you a question. Do you think she knows she's created a monster to some degree?
Yes, to some degree. But I also believe she would die before admitting that to herself. And it's like she sees what he does, but really all she cares about is keeping him safe, keeping him alive, whatever that takes. She's just not very good at saying no to him. It's really uncomfortable for her this season, and also bringing up Joffrey, she feels the judgment from her own father.
Does she even want power, or is this just all she's ever known?
No, I think that's her main. I think if she could sit on the throne, she would. I think a giant part of her wants to be a man. She's very envious of both her brothers for that. She admires Tyrion. I think she'd like to be them as a combination. I think there's all kind of up shit there. She fascinates me. It's like
She fascinates all of us. And the thing is that your Cersei is it's a lot more nuanced, frankly, than in some ways than the Cersei in the book. I mean, is that something that you think you brought to this role? Or was that very conscious?
It's not. I mean, it's what I do as an actor. I don't think, I'll nuance it. I just feel that for something to be interesting for the time that this will be with us, there has to be progression, and there has to be secrets. And, I always try and keep her vulnerability and her fear hidden. And she powers through with kind of aggression and gameplay. So, I got slammed for it in season 1. They were like, she's not mean, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, she has to have somewhere to go and darkness to her light, like all of us. Like all the characters here are just, kind of onion skin, and there's just layers, and everybody changes. Just when you're like, I've got you nailed, somebody's like in the other direction. I love that.
If there is a Lannister code, what is it?
Code? Keep it in the family. I think it's just, it's blood, you know what I mean? It's blood, regardless of what anybody does. Blood ties will,
Is there one sort of moment this season that you really can't wait for people to see of yours?
Mine? No. I mean, I like I say, I really love this relationship with Tywin because it shows a different side to her. It's almost like she steps into teenhood with him because they're so combative and they're kind of the same person, and yet she knows if she was a guy, I mean, he doesn't like any of his children, but he likes her least. He kind of likes her and Tyrion least on a par, and he likes to play them off against each other. So that whole relationship's really interesting.
Is that weirdly going to make her a little more feminine, like a little girl?
You see a little more of her vulnerability because he sends her to that place that she can't really hide in.